Senator Rex Patrick, thanks for speaking with Flow News 24.
You're most welcome.
You've put some concerns out there about the Whyalla Steelworks. Do you want to just give us a backgrounder on exactly what you believe is going on with the steelworks?
Well, I think everyone understands that there is uncertainty in relation to the financier of GFG, who are the owners of the Whyalla Steelworks. Greensill has gone into administration, and that basically means there may be problems in relation to Mr. Gupta of GFG and his ability to meet cash flow requirements.
So Mr. Gupta was upheld as something of a saviour for Whyalla a short while ago when he came in and purchased the steelworks. Are you saying there might be problems with whether that's actually turning out to be the case?
Look, there have been problems all along the way. For the last couple of years, I've been dealing with constituents in Whyalla, people who run businesses who have not been getting paid on time. So there's always been this sort of underlying concern in relation to cash flow. Look, Mr. Gupta is an entrepreneur. He's an optimist. He's infectious when he talks to you about the very positive plans that he does. But everything he does must, of course, be grounded by solid financials underneath, and there is a question over that.
Yeah, I understand that I think Eddie Hughes, a local state Labor MP, has gone on air to say that there's been assurances sent by Mr. Gupta to 1,200 staff at the facility today that all is well, and that the Whyalla Mayor's been given similar assurances. Do you think that that actually signifies that maybe things aren't all that well if they've suddenly had to go and reassure everyone?
Oh, look, I think they are trying to calm the workforce there, and I think that's the proper thing to do. I, in fact, at this stage, am calling on the federal government to basically provide the people of Whyalla with a government assurance. So whilst Mr. Gupta is stating that everything is going to be okay, I think the people of Whyalla need to understand that the federal government is backing the steelworks at Whyalla no matter what happens.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a moment, but are you concerned that there might not be someone to take financial responsibility in the private sector if this financier falls over? Is it Credit Suisse or someone else? Is there a potential that no one in the financial chain of liability will actually pick up the bill?
Look, I don't pretend to understand all of the intricacies of this high finance. There could be someone who steps in and takes Greensill's place. It might be that GFG end up going into administration, and of course that commences another process where we would look for willing buyers. The good news is I understand that Whyalla is now making money, and so that would increase the prospects of someone coming in and taking over if worse came to worse.
Yeah, well, certainly the production figures we're seeing reported, and also Chinese demand for iron ore, would indicate that it's a healthy business to invest in because there's plenty of demand for the steel.
Yeah, look, the iron ore is slightly separate. It's run by a separate division or a separate company called CIMEC, and that, of course, is profitable with a really high iron ore commodity prices. The steelworks is run at arm's length.
Yep.
It appears to be profitable at this stage. Again, I'm hopeful that whatever happens, either GFG will re-secure finance, or alternatively, and I can see this involves disruption, we end up with a company going into administration and another buyer coming in. Yeah. What we absolutely need to have happen, however, is the federal government needs to stand behind the people of Whyalla and say, no matter what happens here, Australia will be making steel.
Yeah, and that's the final point I'd like to come to, is that sort of assurance. Are you saying the government needs to make a public guarantee or something more sort of financially binding to underwrite the future of the company?
Well, we had Scott Morrison go up to Whyalla in December 2018, and basically make a statement saying he was backing the steelworks. Now, he can't go up there in the good times and back the steelworks and then cower in circumstances where there's uncertainty. I want the Prime Minister to stand up. I'm not asking him to write a cheque at this point in time. I want him to let the people of Whyalla know, the people of South Australia know, that the steelworks will come through this no matter what. We're a country that needs to be able to make steel. If you can't make steel, what can you do? It's about national resilience. It's about national security. The Whyalla Steelworks cannot fail.
Thanks for speaking with us today, Senator Rex Patrick.
Thank you.